Good morning, students, and welcome again to the mathematics class. We are going to continue with plane figures, and this time we'll be looking at polygons. As the plan for this lesson, we will start by looking at the meaning of a polygon. Then we look at how polygons are named. We look at the number of angles that a polygon has. Then we'll be interested in the sum of the interior angles of a given polygon. We will look at some application exercises, and then I will give you some assignment to take home. So we go straight to the meaning of polygons. And polygons are two-dimensional, or what we call plane, figures bounded by entirely straight lines. And polygons can be regular, they can be irregular. And if a polygon is a regular polygon, it will have sides that are equal in length. And if the sides are equal in length, the internal angles will be the same. So we can give a few examples before we go to them. Examples of regular polygons will be an equilateral triangle, can be a square, and a regular hexagon. We are going to learn more in the next slide. So we look at how polygons are named. Polygons are named according to the number of sides they have. So we look at some of them on this table here. When a polygon has 3 sides, it is called a triangle. A triangle. And if it's a regular polygon, this is the shape. This triangle has 3 equal sides. You can remember we called it an equilateral triangle. If a polygon has 4 sides, the name given to it is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. And if a regular polygon, it will take the form of a square. So it's a quadrilateral is a 4-sided figure with all the sides being equal and all angles equivalent to 90 degrees. Then if the polygon has 5 sides, the name given to it is a pentagon, and this is the regular form of it. If a polygon has 6 sides, it's called a hexagon, and this is the regular form of it. If it has 7 sides, it is known as a heptagon, and this is the regular shape of it. If it has 8 sides, we call it an octagon, and this is the regular shape of it. If it has 9 sides, it's called a nonagon, and this is the regular shape of it. And if it has 10 sides, it will be called a decagon. So there are names given to the ones of 11, 12, and the rest. That is for your own homework. Find out. We move to the next. We want to find out the number of angles that will be in a polygon. And the number of sides in a polygon, the number of angles in a polygon is equivalent to the number of sides. Therefore, a triangle has 3 interior angles. A quadrilateral has 4 interior angles. A pentagon has 5 interior angles, and you can go on and on. So the number of angles in the polygon will be the same as the number of sides the polygon has. A regular polygon has equal sides, and therefore the angles will be the same. So to get the value of the angles for a regular polygon, you will take the sum of the interior angles and you divide by the number of sides. You take the sum of the interior angles, divide by the number of sides, and you get the internal angle of a regular polygon. So we have said the number of internal angles of a polygon is equivalent to the number of sides of a polygon. So if a polygon has 8 sides, it will have 8 interior angles. We are through with that. We look at the sum of the interior angles of a polygon. If you were to add all the interior angles of a polygon, what are you going to obtain? The answer is simple. To get the sum of the interior angles of a polygon, take the polygon and partition it into a number of triangles from the same vertex. The number of triangles times the sum of the interior angles of a triangle will give the sum of the internal angles of the polygon. So you will do that on your own. But at the end, what you are going to discover will be very interesting. That for an n-sided polygon, the number of triangles will be the number of sides minus 2. And the sum of the interior angles of any polygon will therefore be the number of sides minus 2 times 180 degrees, which is the internal angles of a triangle. We look at an application of what we have just said. If you are asked to find the sum of the interior angles of a 12-sided polygon, the solution is simple. The number of sides is 12. Therefore, the number of triangles in a 12-sided polygon will be 12 minus 2. So we are going to have 10 triangles. And the sum of the interior angles will be 10 times 180 degrees, which is 1,800 degrees. So you have a 14-sided polygon. The number of triangles will be 14 minus 2, which will be 12. And the sum of the interior angles will be 12 times 180 degrees. We look at the second application exercise. You may be told that the sum of the interior angles of a certain polygon is 540 degrees. And you are asked to find the number of sides it has. Very simple. You have been told that the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is the number of triangles in that polygon times 180 degrees. And the number of triangles is the number of sides minus 2. So you are given the sum of the interior angles of a certain polygon to be 540 degrees to look for the sides that it has. So you know that the number of sides it has minus 2 times 180 degrees equal to 540 degrees. So you formulate it. So 1 minus 2 times 180 degrees equals 540 degrees. Distribute 180 degrees inside this bracket. You have 180 times n minus 2 times 180, which is 360 degrees, equals 540 degrees. So n 180 degrees will be equivalent to 540 degrees plus 360 degrees. If you add 360 degrees to both sides of the equation, this one will disappear, and you have 540 degrees plus 360 degrees. That added together gives 900 degrees. So if 1 n times 180 degrees equal 900 degrees, n will be 900 degrees divided by 180 degrees. If you do that correctly, your n should be 5. Therefore, the polygon has 5 sides. So very necessary for you to do a good number of exercises on polygons so that you understand the lecture for today better. Before you do that, you study the table showing common polygons on page 158 and 159 of Pressbook Secondary Mathematics. And then you do exercise 8.3 and 8.4 on page 160. Again, remember that you learn by doing, and that practice makes perfect. So you take your time, understand the lesson, and then make sure that the answers to the exercises are all correct. Thanks you once more for listening. In our next class. Bye for now.